So in this video, I'm going to show you a vibe coding project that I've been working on. It's a daily digest PDF. In the morning, I want to be able to concentrate on the key data that matter to me. And to me, that means how well I slept, what I need to do for the day, my upcoming events, my health metrics, my calories, my workouts, and my upcoming social events. And I wanted to create a newspaper type of PDF that would contain all this data without having me to be distracted by opening up different applications or websites. So in this video, I'm going to go over how I use Claude Cowork as well as other LLMs to create this project and to gather all this information into one distraction-free PDF that you can use on your Kindle Scribe Colorsoft. I can't wait to show you. Please join me. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I access my daily digest in the morning. I turn on my Kindle Scribe Colorsoft and I'm accessing Google Drive by clicking this integration button. And on Google Drive, I'm going to go under the Kindle Scribe subfolder. That's the subfolder where Claude sends my daily digest every morning. And I can see my daily digest and the date today, February 14th. And I'm clicking import and I'm importing the file from Google Drive onto my Kindle Scribe Colorsoft. And it is a PDF file that has been tailor-made for me by the Claude LLM. So you can see now it says open file, so I'm going to open this PDF file. And it starts with the date, February 14th. It gives me an executive summary, it gives me a top 3, it gives me my pipeline completeness. This is important for me because I want to make sure that everything has been sent. My Apple Health data, my MacroFactor data, my APIs, my RSS, and as well as my website. So I know that everything here is up to date. And it starts with a game plan with what I should focus on, my energy, my training, gives me the today's weather based on the locations where I'm at, my steps, and my habit tracker. It tells me that I've been pretty good with reading, but not so good with my workout and my calories. And I've been pretty good with my step, but not so much with my meditation. So those are the things that I care about. So you can see this is a PDF file. You can definitely easily annotate it. Gives me my readiness score based on my Oura ring and how much sleep I've had. 7.5 hours last night, not bad. So it also tracks my nutrition on MacroFactor. I wouldn't want to lose weight, so I really want to hit less than 1600 calories, which is difficult for me. But it really tracks everything here for me that I care about. Also, this is a section I've been working on, which is mental wellness, and I'm trying to see how can I better track my mood with this daily digest. It tracks my Google Calendar with major events coming up and making sure that I understand what's going on in my calendar. Social and relationship and other areas that I'm working on. How can I improve my relationship with my family and my friends and my social events? Today's Valentine's Day, which it recognized, and the events that I have set up for Valentine's Day as well. Tracking my reading currently with ReadWise and with Kindle. Tracking some important quotes that I want to remember. Tracking my RSS feeds and URLs that I've sent to Claude. Tracking the tech deals that I care about. I'm looking for a deal on a new Mac and a new MacBook, so I'm really want to get the latest news on that, the latest AI news as well. I'm very interested in any new development in AI. Emergency medicine, that's what I do. I always want to keep up to date, make sure I'm not missing on a new critical piece of information when it comes to clinical updates or CME. And subreddits that I follow. I don't have to click to every subreddit. It tells me the ones that have been the most upvoted, the most comments. And you can see Anthropic raised 30 billion today. Not bad. And you can see all the information that I care about from Reddit. Finally, information from my YouTube channel. This is only the beginning of my YouTube channel and I'm very excited about it. There's 450 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm very thankful for you guys. I want to make sure that I understand how my videos are doing, what I can do to improve it. Of course, the most important is you guys' feedback, but I like to keep track of my metrics. And that's pretty much it. You know, this is a very simple newspaper that I've device, but you can see how I can get all the information that I care about in a form factor that allows me to read without distractions, without having to deal with infinite doom scrolling from websites or ads. And so this is amazing for me. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how I get different types of information onto this PDF file that I send onto the Kindle Scribe. So the first source of information is Apple Health data. And the only way I figured out how to get my step count, my heart rate, and all this Apple Health data onto this PDF is to use this application called AutoExport. So AutoExport is a paid application, but it's worth it for me. It's a one-time fee of $25, and I was able to now get all my Apple Health data in a zip file that can be also sent as a CSV file onto the PDF. So I can show you what it looks like on iPhone. On iPhone, it would look like this. This is my iPhone, and this application AutoExport, when you click on it, will give you the ability to export your health metrics. You see that, and let's say the past 30 days in a CSV file. And once you can include your workout, you can include your EKGs and your everything that you want to track. So I'm going to click export here, and it will query all the health metrics over the past 30 days, including workout data, which will be the steps and everything like that. And what I will do is I will send it to my Google Drive by clicking Drive over here, and it will send a zip file here onto the Google Drive data, and I'll click upload. And what it will do is send it to the Google Drive data, which I will query by using LLMs such as Claude or Codex, and it will look in that folder and then transcribe into the PDF. Then I use MacroFactor. That's the application that I use to log my calories, log my workouts, and it will also create a CSV file. I can show you quickly how it would look like on the iPhone. So this is my MacroFactor app. You may have another app, but in my particular application, it has this particular application where I track my calories, the ability to export the data. And what I will do is export the data. You see it creates a CSV file here, and I can share it onto a Google Drive. So I will share this XLSX file, which is an Excel file, onto the Google Drive, and I click upload. So this is the file that it's created, and will also be gobbled up by the LLM and also transcribed onto the PDF. Finally, API sources. So when you go on these specific websites, right, I have an Oura ring, and Oura gives you the ability to access their data through an API key, such as and ReadWise as well as YouTube. So I have that available there. And my other sources of data, my final source of data, are the web and my browser, as well as URL feeds. So I have provided the LLM with all the RSS URLs that I'm interested in, so it gets all the RSS feeds directly sent onto the PDF, as well as browser data like Google Analytics and other websites that don't have RSS feeds. So kind of wanted to show you this schematic that shows you that you can put in a lot of information onto this PDF and create your own daily digest. So that's all the sources that I so far have, and I'm sure that will come up with other sources in the future. Okay, so now that I've showed you where I get all my sources of information, I wanted to show you how you can create it using, in this case, Claude. Claude has a new early research preview application called Cowork. Cowork is, along with Chat and Code, a new function that has been available for pro users, which is $20 a month, where you can use tools that creates that changes your LLM into an agent that can modify files, look at websites, and create files. So in this case, I'm going to show you how I created my PDF and how to start. So the first thing you need to do is to choose a folder from which you want to work from. And in this case, I decided to use the Google Drive folders because it's always synced to the cloud. So everything is Claude will be able to access my Google Drive as well as change any sort of information there. So you have to be aware of that. So I will say always allow. And I'm going to show you a prompt that I've been working on for a long time now, but it gives you the general idea that I've already went over. It gives you the source of information, which is the, in this case, called newspaper_recipe markdown file. So this is the source of truth, where it shows you all the sources of information that are coming from there. I've asked them to not modify this file unless I actually explicitly ask to modify this file, because this file is critical. It will have all the information from all the sources, including where I store the MacroFactor file, where I store the Apple Health data files. So it has all the different sources, the data sources that I use, the Apple Health AutoExport, the MacroFactor, the API sources, the RSS sources, the websites from the browsers. So this basically is all my sources of information, as well as the APIs. So at the end of the day, I wanted to return a PDF using these files, as well as making sure there's a complete pass and fail format where it tells me whether they were able to access at the end. So I will post my prompt below, but obviously you're gonna have to make your own, but you get the generalized idea. You can say, you can actually tell the LLM as a initial sort of prompt, say, hey, look up this website, look up this API, look at this file, and create a PDF out of it. So that's basically what I've done, but this is more complicated because I've done it over a period of time. So let's try and do it. Now, I have to tell you that there are several sort of categories there that you can use, several models. Opus 4.6 is the most capable model right now, but it really eats up tokens like crazy. So I'm going to use Sonnet 4.5, which saves tokens, and I believe that you can save tokens by being as specific as you can with the data. So right now, because I have a lot of API data and I have files, it's much easier for the LLM to find this data. Where it gets difficult is where they have to actually browse different websites, and that eats up tokens like crazy. So let's try and create this PDF, and it's going to take a while, because what it's going to do, it's starting up from the beginning, because I'm starting everything here from the beginning. Once it's done it multiple times, it'll be able to make the process more efficient over time. But I wanted to show you from the beginning what it would look like. So you see that it's saying, I will build today's daily digest using your existing workflow. Let me execute the pipeline step by step. So right now what it's doing, it's planning. It's planning the whole process and thinking about it, accessing the Google Drive folder contents, accessing the Kindle Scribe folder content structures, accessing every little thing that I've been asked them to do. And you can see the progress here on this side, the progress of what it's doing, giving instructions, usually in the form of a Claude markdown file. So Claude.md is usually containing all the instructions of this particular program. So it's accessing the MacroFactor spreadsheet files. It was saying earlier that was accessing the AutoExport. So I can already see that it's actually executing pretty well so far. So this is going to take a little bit of time, and I'm going to fast forward this video to, I'm going to make this video a little bit faster so you can see the end product. Okay, so it seems like it's now done. It took about 4 to 5 minutes, and you can tell that the daily digest is already been created. It's a 23 kilobyte file that's under my Kindle Scribe folder here. And it showed you all the files that it took. It was not able to access the YouTube APIs nor the RSS data, and there was some problems with accessing some of the websites. So you can see that it's missing some of the data. But let's take a look first as to what it was able to do, and then we can, fix those errors later. So let's go under the drive, and let's take a look at what it came up with under the Kindle Scribe. So this is the PDF that it came up with. It was able to get my activity, my number of steps. It was able to generate my habit tracker. Okay, so what is it showing 2 pages at a time right now? Interesting. View single page. There you go. So my tracker, it was able to show my nutrition intake, and my schedule was able to get my Google Calendar here. It was able to access what I'm currently learning and reading through ReadWise. It was able to access some of the RSS website that I like to access. Able to give me some emergency medicine clinical updates that I like to follow. And Reddit subreddits that I like to follow as well. And basically all my YouTube channel, the number of followers, and I really appreciate you guys following me. I've never basically had that many subscribers before. This is kind of all new to me, very exciting. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I really appreciate you guys following this. This is a learning journey for me, and I hope that you guys are learning a lot as well. This is a very exciting time in the world of artificial intelligence, where you can now build your own products, and I think this PDF building is actually a great use case for learning vibe coding and learning how to build things yourself and learning how things work. And you can tell that in this PDF there is still some things missing, which I was able to resolve, but when you create everything from scratch here on Claude, you can see that there are still some things that are failing that you can easily fix. You can tell them, hey, why can you fix the fail YouTube API, RSS, and browser commands, and then it will think more, you know. But otherwise, you know, this is the beginning of a journey for me to try to implement as much as I can into this Kindle Scribe to make my life free of distraction, more into deep flow, and just getting to distill the information that I really care about and not get distracted. So thank you so much for following this channel. I hope you enjoy this. This is a video that I did not plan to do, but this time is so exciting for me, and I hope you get into it as well. Please let me know how you use Claude, Cowork, or if you use Codex, or if you use any other vibe coding material to make your life better. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe this video. Thank you.
You got me hypnotized, you make me realize, yeah. Just tell me, baby, who's up by your side? 'Cause every day and night I'm about to lose my mind. We're like birds of a feather by design. You know I kiss but never tell. Oh, I just wanna take a chance. The way you move it gets me grooving on the dance floor. You know I wish I